Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
It's Sunday. Greetings and happy... Wow.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
My name is Liz, aka PEZLIZ, and every single Sunday here on twitch.tv/PEZLIZ, we share our community's makes. So we are going to start sharing some makes. If you're watching on YouTube, well, welcome in. Make sure that you take a look at my Twitch schedule so you can follow along at some point, because today we just announced something really awesome. During this stream, we're actually going to be giving away some a gift card from West 3D to go towards some Overture Filament or a project that you've been thinking of doing. So super exciting. We're going to be doing all sorts of fun things going into the new year with the Sunday stream. To thank people for their contribution to the stream, and also to get people taking a look at some new things and getting excited. So, happy
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Let's get to the makes. And if you're wondering where these makes are, they are on my Discord. So the link to my Discord is below. And the other thing, of course, if you're watching live on Twitch, just / Discord, and you can get a link to my Sharing Makes channel. All right, so without further ado, I don't know, we're gonna get to the sharing of makes in just 1 second here. All right. So first up this week, and I think something we'll be seeing a lot of, is our friend Diablo Spawn. He did a hue forge of a phoenix here, which I also believe, is this by one of our friends? Let's see, I'm not sure. It's available on Maker World. No, it's Ozos design. All right, so let's take a look. He did a beautiful phoenix. And if you're not familiar with hue forge is a method of 3D printing where you're painting with filaments. So it depends on the transmissive distance of your filament, so how much light can go through at each given layer, and all of these layers turn out to absolutely amazing pieces of art, like this phoenix. So thank you for sharing. Absolutely awesome, Diablo Spawn. Diablo Spawn also has a Captain Americhunk. So if anyone is a fan of pretty much anything, our friend KitKiln has a lot of amazing models available on Thangs, and his chunkables are his most popular, and this is Captain Americhunk. We're gonna get a 360 view here from Diablo Spawn. Great colors. Nice print there. Thank you for sharing. I like that shield. That's fun. That's a Captain America chunk kit. Tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. Captain Americhunk kit by KitKiln. Da Vinci saw Diablo Spawn's hue forge and said, I want to try this on my laser. So they did 2 passes. First was with the image inverted black and white and lower power to bleach the cardboard to enhance the white areas on the original. And then, of course, they're going to try printing it as well. That is pretty cool to see. That's on cardboard. That's amazing, Da Vinci. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. All right. Next up from Diablo Spawn, another hue forge. I'll be trying more, and we'll expand my color palette. The fun thing about hue forge is, you know, you can really go on an adventure. For example, I actually use a lot of silver glitter instead of white, and get some fun effects. So this is another hue forge of a skeleton angel. This is called Twofull by Pity Pit on Maker World. Thank you for sharing Diablo Spawn. That's awesome. All right. Next up, we have another one from Diablo Spawn, and I accidentally said this on stream one day when we were talking about old folks. But he's dropping an F-bomb in chat. Shame on you. Santa's gonna miss you if you're not good, Diablo Spawn. Anyway, this is a fun model. I've seen a couple people print this, and it is fun, especially if you have like a swear jar at your house. You could put F-bombs in the swear jar. You never know. Anyway, super fun, and that's also the F-bomb is available on Maker World. And Diablo Spawn is really liking these hue forges. They have been turning out beautiful, and this is a Booho hue forge by FYT112 on Maker World. Lovely little owl there. I love the detail of the eyes. Oh, it's gorgeous. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. And another one. Here comes another one. This is another chunkable for the collection. And of course, this is the chunk pool, the Deadpool chunkable. Diablo Spawn is printed from Kit Kiln. Oh, that's fun. I love this turntable. So we get a really good view of all the detail and all the fun that goes into the Kit Kiln models. Thank you for sharing. All right, and next up we have from Louie. Louie is a friend here in Montreal. My niece is getting one of these critters to hang onto her backpack. So he did it. This is a demon. So this is probably likely from Maker World. I'm not sure, but there is your Labubu. The things we do for family, right? So thank you for sharing, Louie. That's super cute. Diablo Spawn built my first 3D printer from scratch. So this is the wireless charger kit from Bamboo. So Bamboo has some really fun models. And you could print it on your Bamboo Boo. But this is a little wireless charger that looks like an A1 Mini, which is really fun. Yeah, if you go to Bamboo's website, they do have a bunch of different projects that you can work on. They send you all the hardware, and you print the components. They send you the components, and you print the parts, or I don't know, components, parts, whatever. Have fun. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. All right. Oh wow! So you're sharing your collection. Your Chunkables finally got a stand. So there we go. There is a figure display stand for the Chunkables. Oh, that's fun. And see, you get a chance to see the whole Chunkable family there. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. And of course, the link is there in my Discord if you're looking for that. Mario joins the collection. We had Luigi last week, and this is Mario, the Mario Chunkable. Oh, I love the mushroom and the plunger. That's super fun. Oh, thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. Look at that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There you go. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Great color choice there. All right. Next up we have Diablo Spawn. This is the Jack Chunkington. From, of course, The Nightmare Before Christmas, done by, of course, designed by Kit Kiln. And we get another view. TechTuber, you appreciate my my Wish.com Mario theme? How about this is Halloween, this is Halloween, do 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 in the dead. Oh, I don't know the lyrics. Wow, shame on me. Rendezvous in the dead of night. Is that what it is? I can't remember. Someone better fill me in on the lyrics. Barking Cauldron. Not my make, but I bought... Oh, that's so nice. You bought Kristen's make during her live auction a couple weeks ago. So this is the Sleepy Shelf Dragon. So she actually has the original by the designer. So our friend Key Creations, or K Creations, goodness gracious, has models up on Thangs and also Patreon, and so she did an auction with a lot of her original pieces. So that's really cool. Barking Cauldron was able to support the designer and have an original design by the designer. Really cool. Thank you for sharing. All right, Bearded Printer did an experiment, and I actually saw someone. I saw someone in a Facebook group say, "Oh, I chose supports on this model, and what happened?" So if you're not familiar, there is a really cool Christmas tree that's available, and it basically is string art. It's a whole bunch of loops. I don't know if I have one of those handy, but it's a whole bunch of loops of filament. And if you enable supports, this is what the tree looks like. It does not look like the loops. It does look really cool. It does kind of look like a Minecraft tree or a pixelated tree. It did turn out fun. So Bearded Printer decided to waste some time in filament and came out with actually a pretty result. Little Mouse appreciates this tree. Yeah, really awesome. So thank you for sharing, Beardy. This is what the original tree is supposed to look like, for context. And then this is what he ended up with when you enable supports. Also, grid is gross. Purplish. Oh my gosh, I love this. A cat jewelry box. There's already a cat burglar joke that I just can't come up with. Also scaled to 125%. So this is an atomic cat drawer jewelry box, which is available on Maker World. I've been eyeing this. A happy accident with a tree. That's true. Happy accidents. This is really cool, purplish, and I love that you used some purplish filaments too. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. I have my eye on that one. So awesome possum. Next up we have from Sharon, Starlight Pulsar. Okay, yeah, that's my color. Love it. From Sharon we have Adorable Snowman Clickers by Pixel and Papier. So this is Pixel and Papier. I'm also, I subscribe to them on Patreon. I'm working on a couple different things. This is printed in Bamboo Basic Brown, 3D Hosure Mint Green Matte. Oh, that's a lovely color. Eson Black, Fire Engine Red, and Pine Green, and the Perfect Snow Polymaker Celestial White. It is the perfect snow. And take a look. Oh, that is so gorgeous. That is such a fun model. The little cameo of the snowman. And of course, Sharon also has a really great composition for her photos. Awesome, possum. Thank you for sharing. There's a whole collection of clickers there with the little animals with the cameo. So I love that. Diablo Spawn has the Chunker, which is of course a Joker kit kiln model. There's the 360 of that. Thank you for sharing. Kit Kiln recently had a contest, and our friend Sooth actually won a Bamboo P2S. A couple of people won Filament, but Kit Kiln definitely has a great community of people printing his models. I printed quite a few and enjoy them. And someone who's definitely enjoyed them is Diablo Spawn. There's the Hulk joining the rest of the family. Super fun. I love those purple shorts. There we go. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. We're welcoming people into Twitch chat. Welcome in, Spotbeam. Happy to have you here. Happy
Sunday.
We're going to keep on taking a look at makes, and feel free to add your makes as we go along. Sooth, Sue says, I was able to knock out 2 more from the amazing 12 Days of Christmas release from the kit kiln. I love how well these models go together. The Lego-like assembly is just so darn satisfying for my brain. The 2 models are Santa 3PO and R2 Elf 2 and can be found on Thangs. So we've got... Oh, that's cute. Look at that R2. Super fun. I love the little ears. That is so fun. And then we have the 3PO. Oh, great color choices there too. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. And again, congratulations to Sooth on that win. Badfish is in. Printed the modular plant system as a gift for my sister. So we love seeing practical prints. She has so many plants that vertical is the only way to go now. Should I print another section? Badfish, I don't even think you need to ask that question. That is really cool. So it's a that's a plant system where, of course, you can keep on adding and adding and adding up into a certain point, I'm sure. But that's awesome. What a fun gift, Badfish. Thank you for sharing. All right. We've got another one. We're back to the future with Marty joining Doc Brown in the collection. So Diablo Spawn has a Marty McFly here. Marty McChunk. There you go. Awesome possum. Good color choice. That's fun. Oh, it'd be fun if we had the the hat that Marty McFly wears. So Realiza says, I know of a female DJ from Edmonton who has over 100 plants in her. I believe it. Once you start, I live in a basement apartment, so I don't know what I'd be able to grow, but I could do like an arrow garden. That'd be fun. Tech Jeeper in with Bearded Printers, floppy gingerbread. Let's take a closer look at this. Super cute. He did the ginger guy and the ginger gal. And of course, these are really fun floppy models. You can also use the option to make them into ornaments, which make them even more fun. But I'm sure Tech Jeeper is going to have that, make sure that goes to someone who will enjoy that in their stocking. Awesome make. And of course, a lot of our friends are sharing their makes on Thangs. And with Thangs every single week, you can like people's models and they can earn gift cards. So awesome possum, Tech Jeeper. You also have the floppy stocking from Bearded Printer. This is a fun model. That looks like Hedgehog Makes Galaxy Red. Really awesome. Really awesome. Super fun. Diablo Spawn said he handed out 130 gingerbread ornaments. His apartment complex did this week. Awesome. I was able to share a bunch of Bearded Printer's trees. We'll see that later on. Pardon me. And this is Built Over Bot's Christmas Sloth. I love this. This is another one that Tech Jeeper printed. The sloth is nestled into a fuzzy little knitted universe there. And there is the Santa sloth at 350%. Oh, awesome. So you're really getting a good use of your new multicolor printer. Awesome, Tech Jeeper. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that sloth is super cute. I'm going to do the hippopotamus soon. All right. Diablo Spawn in with another Hue Forge. This is by Bean on Maker World, and this is a Clipper Ship at Sunset. Increased to 145% to max out the H2D build plate. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right. Next up from Pezzy Rings. Oh, these are super cute. Look at these little creatures. Those are the bases for them. So it's a fire. Oh my gosh. It's a fire on top of wood. And then it's a water droplet. Oh my goodness. Those are so cute. So this is from Puffy Puff Toys. They're clickers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll have to unmute. All right. Let's go full screen and unmute. Here we go. So the link is in Discord if you're interested in printing these models too. Ooh, the campfire would look really cool in a dual filament, like a red yellow. That'd be fun. That's from Puffy Puff on Patreon. Thank you for sharing, Pezzy Rings. Next up from Thunder Keys, these are spiral Christmas light bulbs printed with Ambrosia Galactic Boron Red. Ooh, you use the fancy stuff. An armored turtle green ASA and LDO large gold ABS. So you can get the Ambrosia colors on West 3D. Exclamation mark West 3D. We got some more people joining us live on Twitch chat. We got Badfish. Happy to see you. Yeah, fire and ice clickers. Those are awesome. But this is super cool. I love this light bulb. Thank you for sharing, Thunder Keys. And of course, always use the good stuff. If you've got fun filament, use it. Because I know that the armored turtle green is something special to you. And the galactic boron red is also a lovely filament. And the larch gold by LDO. Awesome. Awesome combination there. Peekaboo! We got Peekaboo in the house. Holy hat. It's been a while. Peekaboo said, we finished our long-term project. We're going to see more than one of these during this stream, so I'm really excited. It is printed in a bunch of different filaments, added LEDs, now just to find somewhere to put it. Merry Christmas. So this is a toy factory by Fulv on Thangs. Fulv or Fulvio has all kinds of amazing models, and this toy factory is one of those. I love how my drop game is right there. Oh my goodness, lit up, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh wow, look at that. Thank you for sharing, Peekaboo. I think we're gonna take a quick break here and start the drop game, because the drop is centered in where a whole bunch of makes are. So I'm just gonna start the drop. Tink Live, I will learn how to speak and type and spell. It definitely is a challenge at times. There we go. We're just doing the drop game for fun. If anyone's watching on YouTube, this is a Twitch thing. This is only something you get to experience if you're on Twitch with us. And Druid got 93.48. So we definitely got into the 90s, but not we said we have to get like in somewhere in there. So higher up. But awesome possum. And we will reset and reset drops, and we'll queue them. We just do drop as a fun thing for people to do during streams. See, now it's on the corner, so we're not going to get in the way of people's awesome makes. All right. The Flash joins the crew. This is available on Thang, another Diablo Spawn Kit Kiln model. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing, Diablo Spawn. Awesome possum. All right. Next up, Maker Viking. Okay, so listen up. Of course, this applies to anyone that's watching on YouTube as well. I'll try to remember to put the link in the description. Maker Viking just launched a holiday contest in TinkerAtlas. So this is a contest that he's doing with his website that he's designed called TinkerAtlas. And we'll click right through to TinkerAtlas. He's got a contest that's going on for the next 8 days called Print the Holidays. All right. Let me get the link for you. Oops, there we go. So anyone that's watching here in chat, with Print the Holidays, you get to post a model. You get to post a model and share. And based on the votes that you get, you might be able to win something. So get in there and vote for people that you know, and vote for awesome makes. And there will be some amazing prizes, including a whole bunch of prizes that have been added by LDO. So awesome possum. Make sure you get in on that. And of course, you can join TinkerAtlas, which is a website that Maker Viking has designed to encourage people to share all of their projects. All right. Somehow my Discord is not muted. So let me mute that. And there we go. Oh, I had it unmuted for the clickers. That's why. All right. Next make. So that was our little break. With the TinkerAtlas contest. I also believe that if you haven't already, post the link in the contest section of the Discord. All right, Daisy says hours of focus in a single frame. Oh my goodness gracious. So Daisy's work in progress of this illustration. Holy hat. Look at all that detail. Amazing. Thank you for sharing. And of course, sharing makes is not just for 3D printing. It's for anything, any project that you're working on. So definitely feel free to share any projects that you're working on. Cruisin' Girl did a pistachio bowl. Awesome possum. I like the inscription in the bottom. There's a couple different pistachio bowls. I know they're available on Printables and Maker World. So awesome possum. And yes, this is the great season for bowls of nuts. That's something my dad always had during the holidays. He always got walnuts, almonds, pecans, and Brazil nuts. Had a big bowl of those, and a nutcracker. So definitely good season for that. Also, get your protein in. All right. Next up, we have from Pezzy Rings. This is from Fantasticraft 3D, and this is quite the model. So we've got little teddy bears in stitches, and then of course the doll in stitches. She's got a broken mirror, a black rose. Super cute. Love this. Really fun color scheme potential, isn't it? Yeah, those bears look really awesome. I love that. Super fun. Thank you for sharing, Pezzy Rings. And Pezzy Rings has a new printer. So we may be seeing even more. Yes, also for the contest on TinkerAtlas, you can vote for 3 different people. So Traxman loves the color choices. Oh, I can't wait to people see what you've been working on, Traxman. It's absolutely awesome. Speaking of, here's Traxman's latest print. And also speaking of Maker Viking, Maker Viking's Howling Wolf, printed from clear PETG at 1.25 meters tall in 2 pieces. The base print is 950 millimeters long, 450 millimeters wide, and 800 millimeters tall, and the head print is 450 millimeters tall and has 100 neopixels in it. The moon is 325 millimeters, printed in 2 pieces from white PLA with a custom core that holds 90 neopixels. Maker Viking's wolf at regular size is available on Maker World, and the original moon is available on Printables. Dog for scale. Absolutely amazing. Also, adorable pop there. I wonder if I can, oops. Let me see. My screen sharing is funny, but there's your beautiful pop, and of course, the amazing wolf. We're gonna keep on looking, and moon. There it is from the front. Super awesome. And at night, oh my goodness, that is absolutely stunning, Traxman. Oh my gosh, I love it. I know Traxman was printing a lot of it on MakerDeck. It was fun to watch that project. So, oh, so cool. Oh, there's the, oh, there it is in video form. For someone like Maker Viking, it must be amazing to see something that you designed and it printed at this size, and of course all lit up too. An amazing project. Traxman Adam, you definitely outdid yourself, and simply what a stunning print. Congratulations. I love it. This is what making is all about. People complain about people, you know, doing things with plastic. Look, this is going to entertain a whole bunch of people. It's already put a smile on my face. And of course, what a fun tribute to designers by printing their things with such creativity. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Midnight Wolf, more James the Printer Rope Bowl 2.0s and woven whoppers in various filaments here. Oh, that is gorgeous. And there's the woven whoppers. These are great gift baskets. I've printed more than a few of these. Oh, awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing, Midnight Wolf. All right. Next up, we have Wonder Chunk to the rescue. And of course, this is another kit kiln model printed by Diablo Spawn. Let's get that view. See, at least when Diablo Spawn has these videos, I get to sit back and take a sip of my iced tea. Welcoming in more people on Twitch. We've got Mr. Jazz PC, and we've got Reprinted. We've got Harold Pulcher. And Harold Pulcher said, Grandma used to always give us bags of nuts and orange for Christmas stocking stuffers. Those used to be things that people looked for when they were kids. Definitely. I read, there's a whole series of children's books set in the Depression era of Toronto, Canada. So in the 1930s Depression era, they're called bookie books. And I was always fascinated by the description of the author used, like, of the simplest things that she found amazing as a kid, because they really didn't have any money. So like they all got an orange, some nuts, and a candy cane. Same within Little House on the Prairie. And that always reminds me, you know, sometimes it's the simple things that bring the greatest pleasures during the holiday season. So keep in mind when it comes to gifting season and stuff. I really like what people do for kids now. Something they want, something they need, something to wear, and something to read. You know, if you're gifting to a kid, something they want, something they need, something to wear, and something to read. Although my dad would never, my dad felt that clothing was not a good gift. You should just buy clothing. So maybe he wouldn't go with that rule, but there we go. DMAT, this was designed and printed for the 2025 Christmas Print Drive, a private yearly event where many people 3D print toys for children all over the world as Christmas gifts. These gifts, oh my goodness gracious, give me a second. Said these gifts were set up as kit cards this year. And excuse my scrolling, I'm going to get back to where we were. Stop clicking buttons when you're streaming, Liz. There you go. They were printed as kit cards to reduce time and effort to clean and pack each gift. This is a test print I did because of the extremely long print time and purge. I printed only this one. So this was white filament 0.12 layer, 4 perimeters, 4 top and bottom layers, 20% gyroid infill, and 37-hour print time. Okay, so that's a long time. This and other toy models are posted in collections on Maker World and Printables. Awesome. So there is the airplane kit and assembled. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, DMAT. Oh, this is a make by someone that you might know. PEZLIZ. So this is my make of it's one of dozens, I would say, of Bearded Printers tea light trees. So I decided to share the tea light trees with some neighbors and friends. This weekend I left a bunch at the local Christmas celebration, and I printed most of them in some of Polymaker's new gradients. So I showed some of this on the last stream. This one tree with the purple is done in the new Celestial gradient of purple white from Polymaker. And all the rest of them are from one spool of Polymaker's new Crystal Tourmaline gradient. So you can see it goes from white to pink to green. Or green to white to pink, depending on how you're printing it. But all of those turned out really fun. You can see them lined up here too, without any, they had the lights on, but just to get an idea of the color. So whether the lights are on or off, they're super pretty. And it was really fun to print those and share them. Hello, Nick, welcome in. Another person joining us here on Twitch. And I left them at like I said, at one of my neighborhood festivals. This is 2 that were left over last night. So people are taking them home too, which is kind of fun. And I love them with the snow, in the snow. Pretty fun. The next thing I think I want to do for my neighborhood is, I realize that these are all chessboards. I would love to 3D print some chess pieces that are the right size for that. Maybe I'll do some chess and checker pieces, and maybe I'll do them in HTPLA and see how long they last. You never know. I mean, it's a fun thing to do. So maybe I'll have to print a case for them, a box for them, and also do the pieces. But yeah, and that's just that's a cute little thing in my neighborhood. People get food from the restaurants nearby, and they eat at those tables. And it's just a really nice thing in my neighborhood. So I was really happy to be able to share. And I will be bringing out more trees and stuff, because people are still gathering there. But that is Bearded Printers tea light Christmas tree for this year. Tech Jeeper in with some sugar skulls. So these are sugar skull mini planters as last minute gifts. These are available on Maker World. Awesome fun little gifts. Yes, Tenchel says I could design a weird looking chess piece that no one knows what it is. That's true. They'll have to decide what it is. So, oh, there's a chess set. You say K Creations has a chess set. Yeah, I know that, and I know that our friend Silver Sunbeam also has chess pieces. So I'll have to see what I come up with. So awesome. Thank you for sharing this. Again, if you're looking for last minute gifts, last night we talked a little bit about it on my stream. Go into people's collections. You'd be surprised. I have a collection, I believe on Maker World, and I think I have one on Printables that's called Prints for Gifts. And it's basically things that, if you know someone is a fan of sugar skulls and they also have plants, you can print something like this. So, Pezzy Ring says, I could post a bottle opener you made for your server friend, but, oh, okay. Awesome. The Gifty got them this morning and absolutely loved them. Awesome. Midnight Wolf is still printing as of this post, and this is Ambrosia's, the West 3D Ambrosia KB3D Orange, and he's making cheese corn. So if you mix the cheese corn and the caramel corn, you're going to have Chicago mix. Awesome. And yes, that is printing on MakerDeck. And if anyone's watching, what is MakerDeck? MakerDeck is a 24/7 stream of makers and crafters. So you basically just have to have internet access and a camera and focus on what you're making, and we share that online. We've been sharing MakerDeck online 24/7 for almost 4 years now. We have a phenomenal team of volunteers. I am one of the leaders of the studio crew. So yeah. Anyway, you can always print on MakerDeck. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing, Midnight Wolf. Daisy with more of the illustration. In seeking life, I created death. And this is a quote from Frankenstein. Oh, this is awesome. Look at the detail. The hair, the fur. There we go. Look at that jawline. Daisy, that's awesome. Mighty Bean, we have people, you said Deck Maker didn't last as long, but people have actually worked on their decks on MakerDeck. I believe it was we have two different people work on their decks on MakerDeck. Oh, this is awesome. Thank you for sharing, Daisy. Fantastic project there. Barking Cauldron has fallen into the rugged universe. So this is my epic rugged desk set in Polymaker Panchroma Magenta for the drawers and base plates, and Polymaker Panchroma Gradient Satin for everything else. These are the rugged organizers, drawers, and bins, all by, listen, I didn't say this. I don't know if Kevin's here. Kevin, are you here? This is what Sharon said. All by the amazing K2 Kevin. There you go. You're here, so you heard it. You heard it here. Sharon said the amazing K2 Kevin. So let's take a look. She's got her whole desk set up. First of all, she's got the cutest little keyboard there. And so she's got the rugged alcohol marker organizer. She's got drawers underneath that. She's got one of Jonathan's Mellow Maki coloring books there. She's got, it looks like an e-reader. And then she's got her, it looks like sewing supplies and reading supplies and all kinds of fun stuff. Is there more than one K2 Kevin? The world would probably have something to say about that. I don't know. Could there be more than one? Well, this is the amazing K2 Kevin. So there you go. Awesome setup, and I love the color scheme. All the different bins and containers and stuff with the rugged theme. Thank you for sharing, Sharon. And of course, can't stop, won't stop, right? This is just the beginning. Trust me. Awesome. There we go. And that is part of Kevin's system. In chat, we've already had people ask about it. We've linked it. So Tech Cheaper says this is our K2 Kevin or his. He's yours. Harold says prettiest, ruggedest ever. There you go. Kevin says, I think the amazing K2 Kevin has a cape. Okay. But as you can see, there's the drawers, the desk organizer, the bins, and of course the marker. Oh, there's the side view. That is gorgeous. Look at the side view with the gradient rainbow. That is so pretty. Thank you for sharing. And Sharon, I don't know if you saw this yet. I was test printing this for Kevin. I still am test printing. Wow, I do well here. This is the smaller size, the project size. I requested a smaller marker organizer. This is in Polymaker's Gradient. As you can see, this is the Gradient Galaxy Blue Black. And this one can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 30 markers. So, you know, sometimes you're working on a project and you don't need every marker. So I thought this one would be a good one, especially if you've got kids. Or you can split it up into two or three sections. So this is a 3x3 Gridfinity. Yeah, so I love that. So stay tuned to see that from Kevin. I believe he's going to publish it on Thangs this week. But there is Sharon's organizer. Of course, that's in a permanent spot. So awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right, next we have Critter 42. While this is a simple print, it represents a lot for me. Oh, this is nice. I decided to gamify my fitness by signing up for the Conqueror challenges. Oh, that's so cool. They give you medals for fulfilling certain goals. Absolutely awesome. These are wall-mounted displays for the medals received when completing a challenge. For these challenges pictured, each medal represents 100 miles I've walked, so they're going up on the wall all over my treadmill for motivation. Congratulations. There you go. Oh, you did Star Trek Spock. Oh, wow. I love this. So this one's Spock Divided, the Enterprise, and the Klingon Code. Oh, this is fun. What a way to combine your hobby with something that, of course, you need to do, which is fitness. Awesome possum. That is so cool. Thank you for sharing, and congratulations. I love it. Can't wait to see the whole collection as you progress. That's so cool. I did just check the tracking for my walking pad, which is a gift from Jonathan here. He gifted it to me from Throne, from my Throne wish list. And it says that it is coming today before 10 p.m. So we'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned. All right, next up we have from the Shrimp Father, Knitted Grinch and Max by Whale 3D Studio. Oh, these are so cute. You're a mean one, but you're cute. Look at that. I love that. Oh, look at Max. Max looks so sweet. That's such a nice sculpt. I love it with the in the knitted pattern. That is so cute. Thank you for sharing, Shrimp Father. Oh, that's awesome. Whale Studio. Our friend Harold Pulcher here in chat. Let's make sure we give him a little shout out here. He has been working on some awesome stuff. So a few of the things that came off my lathe last weekend. Yes, that is a hobby knife in both thin and thick handle. The inspiration for that thick handle has received this one as an early Christmas gift. She was way, way, way happy. The salt and pepper shakers are sold to my awesome wife. The pen is from scraps that were destined to the bin, as the English say. We're happy how that came out. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is so fun. Oh, wow. Absolutely stunning. Oh, that seam ripper is so cool. I mean, when you have tools like this, you respect them and you take good care of them. I love that there's covers on them too. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love the dots. That is so fun. Oh, wow. The salt and pepper shakers are really cool. Excellent work there, Harold. Wow, and there's the work in progress on the lathe. Oh, I like the bigger handled knife, or the bigger, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Thank you so much for sharing. I love seeing people's projects. And see, may this inspire someone else to do similar work. And of course, make sure you tune in to Harold when he's streaming on Twitch. You can certainly ask him lots of questions and get involved that way. CGS Creations, this was a fun one to print, and I decided to make it Christmas themed. Presenting Built Over Bots crappy gift card holder. Printed on my A1 Mini using Polymaker matte cotton white, Sunlu transparent red, and green. Oh, this is so cool. So this is supposed to look like a Christmas poo. Not Mr. Hanky. It kind of looks like toothpaste too. That turned out really cool, CGS Creations. So this is a little poo that can hold your gift card. I like how that says the happy holidays. It actually looks like toilet paper too. Super fun. Thank you for sharing. Kevin, if you haven't taken a picture of your gift card holder, you should share that. But that's awesome. All right. CDS Creation says, this print was a little stinkier to get off the build plate. Another amazing model by Built Over Bot. The Grinch Poo gift card holder using Numbers Matte Lime Green. And I want to know how Bob knows what the Grinch's poop looks like. How does he know what the Grinch's poop looks like? Anyway, this is Grinch Poo. So that is a cute little gift card holder. And of course that makes a fun little model for the desk. Thank you for sharing. And of course, if you're looking for Built Over Bots models, oh, New Makers CGS. Okay, thank you. If you're looking for Built Over Bots models, they're available on Fangs and a couple other places. Exclamation mark BOB here in chat. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Thunder Keys in with an amazing make, a prototype print of a present for my niece in Ambrosia Galactic Black ASA and LDO Larch Gold ABS. Final version I hope to be at 150% scale and have less super glue mishaps. All right. That is quite the treasure chest though. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing, Thunder Keys. That is awesome. Oh wow. And that's just the test? Goodness gracious. So this is the Pirate Treasure Chest by Muddy Maker. But this is Thunder Keys print. Awesome. Oh, and there's where I told people we were starting a little bit later than usual today. I wanted to watch Kaizan's stream, and I also needed to finish my lunch. So, perfect timing. Barking Cauldron says, Betty the Bear printed on my A1 Mini right from my poly dryer box with Arion TPU 90A filament. And this is Betty the Bear by Karen Chow. And I love that color. Super, super cute. Oh, Thunder Key says that the test and the backup plan if I run out of time. She's only 4. Well, that's awesome. I'm sure she'd appreciate whatever you do, but awesome. And Sharon, this turned out really cute. I love playing. Of course, I love playing with TPU, and Karen Chow is doing a lot of TPU models, so it's pretty fun. Oh, we got another thing from Traxman. Holy hat! We've got a story, kids. Originating in Alpine folklore, Santa's mysteriously... I'm gonna learn how to talk. All right. Originating in Alpine folklore, Santa's mysterious sidekick Krampus seeks out the misbehaved, bringing gifts of tricks and coal. I made a life-size 3D printed diorama demonstrating the lost meaning of Christmas and commercialization that begins far before other holidays. This monster printing project was over a year in the making. The project concept, proposal, several months of model prep, 5 months of printing, 6+ weeks of painting. Krampus himself is over 2 meters tall, so 7 feet tall, and the fireplace chimney is 2.54 meters or 8.84 tall. 3 meters wide, 10 feet wide. Total print time was about 5 months on a 500 millimeter cubed and 1 meter cube printers, and consumed 117 kilograms of filament so far. Polymaker majorly sponsored this project, and it never would have happened without them. Thank you to Polymaker for, of course, helping with this project. Original models are incredibly well detailed and part of the Curse of Krampus tabletop gaming campaign by Ember Smith Creative. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy hat. You outdid yourself, Traxman. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The painting, the printing, the detail. Like, look at the detail of Krampus. Look at the detail of that little girl. The fireplace. Oh my goodness. I have had no idea it was going to be like this. And of course, with the lighting in the snow. Wow. I mean, he looks like he's very upset that you're being naughty. Like, look at the details on this. Oh my goodness. Look at the skulls. The nails. Wow. Look at the fireplace with the stockings. It is absolutely ridiculous in the best way possible. Oh my goodness. What a project, Traxman. Adam, you outdid yourself. When I grow up, I definitely want to be Traxman too. If you haven't had the pleasure of meeting Traxman, I've had the chance to meet him quite a few times. Spend time even with his mom at events. And this is just a colossal, amazing project. So, Adam says, start now. What are we saying here? Traxman, I don't think I can top this one. Oh, yeah, get started now. There. Bailey just redeemed Hydrate. Cheers to all of you. And this is actually a good time to take a quick break. We're going to take a really quick break here. We're going to do drop game, and also we are going to share some West 3D filament. And then we'll finish the makes. We also have models to make and a bunch more. So we're going to do the drop game. If you're not familiar with the way the drop game works, you basically just exclamation mark drop. You can exclamation mark drop with your favorite emote, or just drop. TechJeeper wants to drive by Traxman's house. Well, maybe you can find out where he lives. I don't know. But get your drop in, and also I'm going to get things set up for the West 3D giveaway. West 3D is our newest Sunday giveaway, and I will say that this is US and Canada. They do ship other places, but it's a gift card, so if you do win, just keep in mind that it's mainly US and Canada, and all the other fees and things will be on you. But it's just a wonderful thing that West 3D is doing to of course thank everyone for participating in my streams. So I'm getting that set up right now. Should have had it set up before the stream, but that's okay. All right, so. And for some of these gift cards, I may not be able to issue them until of course the company sends them over to me. So please be patient with that. We're going to likely for every set that I do, I'm going to do a whole batch of vouchers. So then it's an easier process, but good luck to everybody. We're going to start that giveaway. And also we're going to do the drop game. So if you haven't yet, now's your time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, I can do numbers. 1. I'm gonna start the drop. And we'll do the West 3D draw at the end of the stream. So you do have to stick around for a couple more minutes. DJ Midnight Wolf, thank you for the bits. Scattering us around, and let's see if we can get a good drop in here. Goodness gracious, looks like we might have a high drop. We've got an 86. We got a 92. That's the highest that we have so far. Okay. Well, we'll work with that. I want 99. There's no, I mean, we're still having fun, right? We're still having fun with the drop game. I will reset the drop And we're just gonna drop whenever we feel like it. So I'm gonna drop right now. Let's just make sure the drop is not in the middle of the screen. Let's see. Where does the drop? Oh, the drop should be in a good place. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna get back to sharing makes. Before we get back to sharing makes, everybody stretch. Get a good stretch in, and we're gonna go back to Discord. Also, this is just amazing. So cool, so cool. All right. Next up, we have from Star Rose 3, Sparkle Dice Game. It's made with iron-on vinyl, and I included a laminated score sheet with the rules on the back side. It's laminated so you can use a dry erase pen on it. And this is Sparkle. So this is 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, 6 of a kind, a straight, 3 pairs, 2 triplets. So similar to Yahtzee, I guess. But it's called Sparkle. The scoring the math is a lot different. Math is a lot different for that one. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Ooh, and despite a lack of instructions, I finally figured it out. Oh, sometimes the lack of instructions can be a whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into Farkle. I love number games. I love word games. I love all those things. Everyone says they love Farkle, so I will check it out. That's the kind of gaming I like. So this is the Tetris balance game. There we go. Oh, nice colors there, Star Rose 3. Oh, that's fun. Oh wow, and you even did like a front for the game using a Polymaker box. See, she inverted a Polymaker box for the drive. For the game. Goodness gracious. So this is so there's an insert for it and a box for it. And oh, that's cool. Balance Tetris by layer. Who's this? Layer by layer? This is a layer by layer model? I didn't know. See, we get surprised all the time. Let's check this out. Balance Tetris by... Is this our layer by layer? Not the same layer by layer. Okay, I'm like, yeah, our layer by layers. Yeah, okay. Hey, someone, it's great username to have. There can only be one, but that's layer by layer. Or layer, anyway. Still a fun model. Yeah, I was gonna say layer by layer would never leave out instructions. So, anyway, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. And next up, Kitty Cat Unicorn wanted to dress in a suit for fancy dress day at school, seeing as our kids have never had fancy. Even I don't have a suit that my daughter could borrow. So we printed a dragon scale bow tie. The only complaint is the bow tie elastics I got are too thick to slide into the slit. So you had to MacGyver something. That is really cool. A dragon tail. And of course, is that in the beautiful ambrosia filament? Words are hard. It's okay. So there is the dragon scale bow tie. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. So this is by Darius. Or Darius, maybe. Darius. On over on Printables. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. Kitty Cat Unicorn had a secret Santa where people had to make their gift. She made a bookmark but created the packaging to make it into a blind bag. Oh, that's cute. Bookmark blind bag. Common, uncommon, rare. What will you get? Oh my gosh, and even the barcode. Super cute. Thank you for sharing. And size down a Barbie walker to make into an ornament. 75% of the original size. Oh, that's fun. Oh, neat. So there's a little ornament that's done like a walker. I recognize that printer. Look, there's a Maker Deck sticker on that printer. That's my one of my Sovels. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing. CGS Creations. I was talking about this last night. CGS Creations says this was a simple yet fun fix I drafted up in Tinkercad for my cutters and then printed on my 85X using colorful 3D TPU filament. I was talking about printing a replacement handle. So this is for their cutters. Because if you end up having, you know, wear and tear on your cutters, it's always good to have, and TPU is a great material. It's always good to have an extra handle. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, CGS Creations. So you can grab that over on Maker World. 3D Printing Plus with the mini Stormtrooper figurine by 29 Flow. Awesome. And the mini Chewbacca figurine by 29 Flow. Oh, that's a fun color set. Nice. Ah, Traxman says, great idea to have a larger handle too. Yeah, for the snips. Yeah, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Potential with the macaron pastry by First Conscience on Maker World. It's a big macaron printed with Polymaker PLA Aqua Blue, great color choice, and HT PLA for the white. So there's a lovely macaron. Makes me hungry for one. Fighting says yum. I agree. I would like one that size. Very yummy color. Potential. Great job. Thank you for sharing. Jedi Spidey in here. We have a finished Rogue One Stormtrooper helmet. Modeled by Galactic Armory. Printed by Jedi Spidey. Glorious. Oh, that is so cool. Fun fact, that is my favorite Star Wars movie. We don't have to argue about it. It just is. Okay. It does look perfect. I love it. So, Rogue One Stormtrooper helmet. Thank you for sharing. Purplish. I'm making something for my brother-in-law. I haven't glued my fingers together. It's not quite finished, so there's still time. So far, it's a little fiddly with the glue, but I'm glue challenged. And this is the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon lamp. Oh, that is so cool. That is really cool. Yeah, that's a gorgeous finish on that helmet, Jedi Spidey. Oh, this is cool, purplish. I am a fan of Pink Floyd, and awesome. Thank you for sharing. Oh, that's gonna look really cool. Star Rose 3 has only glued her fingers once today, so there you go. Ah, look at this. K2 Kevin, purplish. I use my newly printed desk organizer. Seems like it's pretty rugged too. I can't remember exactly who made it. Starts with a K or something. Of course, it's K2 Kevin, who seems to have all the stuff. Remember, you can tag. There's a lot of designers in chat. You can tag the designers when you do those makes. The designers actually like to see the sneak preview and like seeing your makes. So don't hesitate to tag them. So there is a K2 Kevin rugged organizer. I'm trying to see what size that one is. We'll figure it out. Love it. And it is a great way to keep all kinds of different things organized. So awesome possum there. And thank you for sharing. Oh, the XXL. See, I was trying to figure out what size it was. I pretty much have every size printed. I test print them. TechJaper made custom versions of the AMI perch or AMI perch designed for my wife's Gautama amigurumi. Oh, cool. Okay. We're going to see, we are going to be at the scene of a crime in just a moment. Right through the heart. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is cool. That is so cool. Tired. Aw, look at that little egg with a bacon blanket. That's so cute. Thank you for sharing, Tech Jeeper. Awesome job. Troy or Eric says, when does a filament bag get stabbed? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe someone will have to make an amigurumi of a filament bag. Dust it off the lathe. Oh, so Harold Pulcher, take a look at this. Tech Jeeper also has been doing some pens. The Joe Louis Arena was the now demolished home of the Detroit Red Wings. I knew that. The Joe Louis Arena. Or Joe Louis Arena. I say Joe Louis. I'm Canadian. Joe Louis. Joe Louis Arena. Was the now demolished home of the Detroit Red Wings, and the wood is from their locker room. The Tiger Stadium one is from wood from the seats of the now demolished Detroit Tiger Stadium. The gym beam is from aging barrels. What is with demolished things? Tech Jeeper, you make art out of things that have been destroyed. Because if you didn't know, Jim Beam actually just shut down operations for 2026. There is the certificate of authenticity from Tiger Stadium. Awesome possum. You've only had the blanks for 8 years. Holy hat. There's the Joe Louis Arena one. Awesome possum. And the Jim Beam. That's so cool. Thank you for sharing, Tech Jeeper. What a fun way to make art out of destruction. Linda, Santa's toy shop by Fulv using Polymaker Filaments. So this is Santa's toy shop. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, wow. Look at that, all lit up. You've got a rocking horse and a teddy bear in the window, the toy soldier, the hot air balloon, another teddy bear there, the lamp. Oh my goodness, that is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at this, everybody. Are we not like in a time where amazing things can happen? Just extruding out of your printer. Sue said, that's so pretty. Can't wait to try that one out. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. Thank you for sharing, Linda. So much detail. Troy says, from my experience, the two pronunciations for Louis seems to depend on the person, how the person wants it said. Yes, Louis or Louis, depending on who it is. Exactly. Like we actually have a snacky cake called a Joe Louis here in Canada. It is chocolate with vanilla filling. Well, not vanilla, like white filling. It's delicious. I'm a fan of delicious flavor, says I always panic buy filament for the big times. I can get it free. In the future, I want to get filament for full prints. Yeah. I'm sort of planning to add some of my filament because I want to do some more PA1 maker birdhouses. I actually have seen a couple birdhouses in my neighborhood, and I think I want to add to the mix. So, Diablo Spawn says, this is the full collection so far, minus 3 that are waiting on getting capes made out of felt. So, I think he has a few of the Kit Kiln Chunkables. Just a few. Yeah, Traxman, that is a great model. Fulv's models are so awesome and really good color choices there. Thank you for sharing. That Engine Nerd printed a wreath for a holiday contest using Sliceworks Army Green PLA Pro, a gold silk filament, Polymaker charcoal black PLA, and some undead hedgehog. Hedgehog makes galaxy red filament. So this is a colorful Christmas wreath for a door. Awesome possum. Oh, that is really fun. It's very like Whoville inspired. I love the lights and the stars for the constable, looks like. Hello, my mom is in chat. Hello, Mom. Hello, John and Norman. My mom's friends are over. And we are sharing makes from the community. So we have been sharing all kinds of projects that people have been working on. And yeah, everybody say hi to my mom in chat. So I hope you guys had good soup and are having a lovely time. Bailey here, back to Kickstarter. Warning, nerd alert! And have been making a bunch of lamps. Lamps in this batch are iBoss and bases are polar mystery spools. Oh, cool. So this is Meeple Keepers. And of course, these are Game D lights. Oh, this is fun. Good job, Bailey. That is so cool. Oh, that's really fun. That's a fun gradient. All right. Oh, who's the pup? Who is the pup? Oh my goodness. I mean, I love the lamp. It's very pretty, but we'll go back to the pup. Oh, Bailey, that is a cute dog. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you for sharing and good job with all these. Sharky dog. Sharky dog, Sharky dog, Sharky dog. Looks so cute. It's a dog. Boop the snoot. Give him a treat. Aw, that's cool. Thank you for sharing. All right, Michaela. Bearded Printers floppy stocking. Using Ambrosia Santa's Robe PLA and just a random white filament. Oh, that Santa's Robe PLA is gorgeous. And we've got some floppy stockings. These are so fun as fidgets. Oh, that's awesome, Michaela. Thank you for sharing. Speaking of Ambrosia Filament, there is a West 3D giveaway open in chat. Keep in mind, gift cards are mostly for US and Canada because, you know, distribution of product costs a lot for you, wherever you are in the world. But feel free to ! Ticket in chat for people who are watching live on Twitch. Bailey, no, Bailey says more lamps, but now in Polymaker Translucent. Oh, so cool. Polymaker's Translucent is absolutely gorgeous. I love how it looks, you know, unlit, and then the way it looks lit is really cool. Oh, that's cool, Bailey. Thank you for sharing. All right, Thunder Keys. These are, ooh, Boron fidget toys. This is fun in Ambrosia Boron Red and Black ASA. Oh, this is cool. So Boron, of course, had to make a fidget toy. That is super cool. Thank you for sharing. I wonder if you can hear the sirens. All right. Aw, that engineer said I didn't even win the contest. Well, congratulations. And we are at the end of makes, which means next week we're gonna have even more makes. We may even midweek do some sharing. Of course, I am going to be doing, we have more things to share. There are some more things to share. Please stay, and of course the giveaway is still open. But during this week, I will have the official time for my schedule for Wednesday, Christmas Eve. I am doing a stream with our friend Shenanigans. And then at 6 p.m. Eastern, I am doing a raid train, a charity raid train for Toys for Tots. So I think I'll open up the Toys for Tots campaign early on Wednesday. I'm looking just to raise $100 for Toys for Tots, so I'll have that campaign live. And if anyone needs to get their last minute tax receipts, you know, that's a great time to donate. So what it is, it's a raid train for charity. So someone from one of the Twitch leagues is going to raid into me. Then I stream for my 2 hours or so, and then I raid into someone else that's part of one of the Twitch guilds. And if you're not familiar with the Twitch guilds, I am part of the Twitch Women's Guild. And so with the Twitch Women's Guild. It's a support group where we actually get to collaborate and do amazing things like this raid train and bring awareness and there's all sorts of courses and stuff and workshops that we do, and it's just a great place to support each other. There's also different groups of people. There's different guilds. There's also like makers and crafters and all sorts of different things that Twitch has going on behind the scenes for people to support one another, learn more about people that have things in common here on Twitch. And of course, there are growing numbers of people that are not all the same here on Twitch. We just find ways to share with each other. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is designers. Designers have been sharing some of their latest models, and I want to make sure I share those before the holiday season is over. So we're going to take a look at the sharing your models designers section of Discord. So first up, we have Hyperfixed with some butternut squash earrings. So those are super cute. And then so there's the butternut squash earrings. Squish squash, get your gourd on and wear some butternut squash earrings. Then we have some crescent roll earrings. It's the yeast I could do, Hyperfix says. So these are some crescent roll or croissant earrings. I love them in the gold. Super cute. If you have a fan who's a carb lover, there you go. Awesome possum. That's really fun. Thank you for sharing. And Hyperfix also has, oh, these are cute chocolate Christmas tree earrings. So these are like the Reese peanut butter cup trees. Oh my goodness. Those look delicious. That makes me want some Reese peanut butter cups. I love using the fishing line to show off the earrings. Really cool. Phantom Blight says, wanted to ask, what are some good resources to learn how to use the 3D creation software? You really want to learn how to make your own stuff. Well, Tinkercad is great for starters, and also for veterans. Also our friend Bearded Printer, he streams on Twitch. He does fusion tutorials, but there's a whole YouTube set of resources, but other people in chat might have other suggestions too. But let's give a shout out to Bearded Printer. He's not streaming anymore until the new year, but there's Bearded Printer. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, he does tutorials in Fusion. I think now maybe he's moving Tuesdays and Fridays. But anyway, this is really cool from Hyperfixed. But yeah, definitely ask in Discord. People will have different opinions. It depends on what you're looking at designing too. Whether you want to do things with a lot more structure, or if you're looking to sculpt things, there's different, there's all different sorts of ways. The 3D chat has a tree and a few other Christmas blockheads, which can all be printed as ornaments too. So these are all individual pieces that you assemble. So we've got a Christmas tree, Christmas bulb, and some gifts there. Super cute. So if you're doing props and jewelry, that's a big question. There's a lot of people that use Fusion. There's a lot of people that stick with just Tinkercad. There's people that use, what else? Other people in chat, what do you use for design? I have done a Z and Z where we talked about all the different design software. I'm just, the brain is not Shaper. There we go. Diablo Spawn has some ideas there. See, we got all kinds of ideas. Bearded Printer has fancy ornaments for Christmas. So these are his fancy ornaments. We've got some balls and bubbles here. On shape as well. Yep, Tony says on shape. See, there we're getting lots of ideas. All right, and also he has his gingerbread family, which come in the form of earrings, floppies, magnets, and ornaments. So there's some designs by Bearded Printer for the holiday season. Kieran shared the Ahsoka by Kit Kiln. We get to see it here, which is fine. Bearded Printer also has the snowman ornament. He looks very fancy with his monocle. There you go. Kind of looks like Overture Greg too. So there's the snowman. Then we have the floppy stocking, which we've seen a few people's makes of. It's a very dapper snowman, isn't it? And that's a very lovely stocking there by Bearded Printer. Kieran is sharing models that he's printed, which is fine. It's okay. These are Christmas corners for light switch plates and door frames from Maker World. We like to share makes. It's okay. Oh, this is interesting. Look at the light switches, light switch plate in Australia. See, Australians do things upside down and backwards. Those are cute though. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Kieran. Bearded Printer also has his Christmas pyramid. This is absolutely stunning. It's his German Christmas pyramid. Let's see if we can get a full view here on printables. Absolutely amazing. There's a motor in there, and the whole thing is just such a fun model. All right. Next up, we have from the chat a Grinch blockhead. So of course this you can use as a blockhead or as an ornament. Awesome possum. Nanner has been playing around. Nanner is our friend from Moco Made. Playing around with Tinkercad to make some little Christmas ornaments. Nothing fancy, but some of my first designs that I did. I started with Christmas ornaments too, which is awesome. So there we go. We've got a snowman. We've got the traditional red track for the tree and some beautiful trees. Awesome possum. Thank you for sharing, Nanner. So those are available on Maker World. Lily Flynn Kevin has been working on a couple different models, including a snake clipboard companion. So that's a snake that's going to stick outside of your clipboard. Holy hat. That is fun. Then we have a Pokeball fidget bolt. Oh, that's fun. So it's a Pokeball, but it's a bolt. Oh, that's really neat. That's from Lily Flynn. And then we have a King Bob Minion. So there's another one by Lily Flynn Co. Awesome. AWZ is on a 55 stream streak here on Twitch. Holy hat. Next up we have Big Jano. This year's holiday project is finally done and ready to share. This is the Gingerbread Cityscape. We took a look at this last week. Jano will be premiering this on Twitch and YouTube this coming Tuesday. So stay tuned for that, for the full light show. Gingerbread City, where nothing bad ever happens. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. K2 Kevin has a rugged model here. This is a Glock 9mm mag speed loader that makes reloading effortless and thumb saving round after round. Precision fit, no binding, range competition EDC ready. And he says, please do me a favor, like and download for free on Thangs. So if this is something that's in your realm, make sure you like it, download it, and post your make for your Nerf blasters or whatnot. Look, it's rugged too. There you go. So there is the speed loader by K2 Kevin. Awesome possum. Lots of commentary there. And Karen Chow says, I've been designing cute little ducks for my 12 Days of Christmas series. We're going to take a look at those. 12 Days of Christmas. My printer printed me. And so she has 12 different ducks. She's got 7 ducks a caroling, 6 ducks a ho-ho-hoing, 5 golden gingerbread ducks, 4 skiing ducks, 3 cozy ducks, 2 snowman ducks, and a cute duck in a fir tree. So she's got a whole playlist over on YouTube. And of course, you can take a look at all of the different models on Maker World. Awesome possum. So for people that are joining us on YouTube, we are going to say farewell. And until next week, if you are celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas. And thank you for joining me for the sharing of makes every single...
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
We do this live on Twitch. But if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you're enjoying this. If you want to know where the models are, they are in my Discord under sharing makes and models to make. And for everyone else that's in chat, we're going to continue on. We've got all kinds of fun stuff to share with you, including a West 3D giveaway. And we're playing drop game, and we're going to take a look at some fuzzy family and all kinds of fun stuff. So if you're not watching live, you're going to miss out on all this fun. But if you are watching on YouTube, merci beaucoup, happy holidays, and we'll see you soon.